Monongahela. We are here at Pittsburgh's Acrisure Stadium. Today, boy, what a matchup. Two NFL franchises with so much history. San Antonio taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers. Two teams trying to stake their claim to postseason football. Week 14 of the NFL is underway. And a big hit there on the opening kickoff, and that might set the tone for what could be a physical game. First carry now. This is Johnson. And this is going to be a Steelers first down as he gets this up past the 30. Well, there you go. This offense off to a strong start this afternoon.
Yeah, with a big run and a first down. That's putting what you practice into play. That's excellent execution to get things started.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. The loss, 2nd and 12. The Steelers at 7-5 now in the year. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Throwing, Cook. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
And that might have been a situation where even though you don't hit on the deep throw, you at least put in the defender's minds early in the game that we're going to press the ball deep against your secondary. And that can have a ripple effect on how they function throughout.
Now Cook. And that will be incomplete.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
Waitman now to punt as he sends this one away. Fielded at about the 28. We'll call it a 42-yard punt, 3 on the return. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. They'll run. This is Jaden Blue. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That's good for 21 yards and a 1st down.
As always, no rooting interest here, but that was pretty, wasn't it, to see him break through and then pick up his stride.
Yeah, the guy carrying the ball loves it. I think the O-line, they might like and take more satisfaction. And the Steeler pressured too much here. He's going down. Alex Highsmith. Make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. Now Milton. And he will find his man on the outside.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on 1st down. They didn't get all of it back. But now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
Throwing is Milton. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Cowboys 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Milton now to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. So, Charles, this defense, they definitely know that they've got their hands full here, going up against a group that has won 7 straight. What's the key for them in this ball game?
Well, we asked their defensive coordinator that very question, and the response was, we have the mindset that they actually have to react to us.
And fortunately, he's able to get this one back, so it is a first down. Even though he recovered his own fumble, you know how much he hates to put the ball on the ground. He's going to be frustrated with himself.
And what do you think the time frame was from the time the ball escaped his grasp to him getting it back? It didn't take that long, right? To him, it probably felt like hours because he's agonizing, like, I've got to get this football back. Able to get it done.
They'll get only 2 there, and it's 2nd and goal.
The Steelers 6-yard line.
Ready? 70 Timberwolves. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Trap 60. Trap go.
Milton. Tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Patrick Queen. And the Steelers are going to take over at their own 13-yard line.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10.
And the Steelers first down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. They'll get this complete to Calvin Austin. Another big play as they get 28 out of that one. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Second quarter action from Pittsburgh. It is the Steelers in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Up the middle, Johnson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the Cowboys' 45-yard line.
Looking to throw. Cook. He'll get this to his tight end. That's Pat Freiermuth. 18 yards on his first catch of the game. It's a 1st down.
Steelers first down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Now he's going to step up and run. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Now he'll tuck this and run. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 8-yard line.
Johnson running right. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for a 1st. This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go ahead and run it anyway because that's your strength.
In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. Diggy Zua with the effort there to earn the sack. So on 4th down, the Steelers call on the number of Chris Boswell for the field goal try. And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through. And the Steelers will jump out to a 3-zip lead. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach turned his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board. At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Liking 18. Riggs. 19 Lions.
To throw, it's Milton. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. They'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
Here we go. Set.
They go with Blue between the tackles. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. They go backwards there 2 yards, and 2nd and 1 is now 3rd and 3.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable, and you know me pretty well on 2nd down and short. What I like to say?
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt, I thought that was a great spot to call it. Instead, didn't go their way, did it?
No, defense sold out for the run. Worked out well. To throw is Milton. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Cowboys first down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Milton. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing the throw. Now they got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
Down inside the 10. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A great effort there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Cowboys have taken the lead.
And what a weapon he is at the tight end spot, because when they throw him the football downfield, they count on him getting additional yardage almost every time. And that's exactly what he did there. Caught that, ran with it, all the way to the end zone.
Now a hit and a loose football. That's picked up by the Cowboys. And this drive will start on the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line.
Ready? 60 Vikings. 60 Vikings.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. This one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
And here you're down in the red zone. You need to be smart, not force anything. So that's a wise decision to just get rid of the football.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Come on. Ready?
Operating from the gun. Milton to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
This defense has passed its first 2 tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions. They know there's probably another throw coming on 3rd down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
Open man, right side, it's Lamb. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. CeeDee Lamb, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Cowboys will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Charles, you're down multiple scores, less than a minute left here, but with that deficit, they've got to try to at least work their way into field goal range to try to muster something out of this drive.
I'm going to go ahead and date myself one more time because I'm quarterback Smokey and the Bandit there. They've got a long way to go and a short time to get there, but they still have time to get it done. So I'm looking forward to watching them mount this drive and see if they can get some points out of it.
Back to throw now on first down.
A short one there to Freiermuth.
Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. They give to Johnson going right. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile.
And he will have a Steelers first down. At least it would appear that way. He didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1.
The ball didn't work very well on that play. Defenders on 3rd and short know it's going to be a quick read. And really, the quarterback's just going to turn around and hand it off. So that way, you're able to diagnose the play and try and get to the point of attack. But when you're dealing with a fullback, it's hard to knock him backwards.
Across the formation, he hits Austin.
Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it.
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marquise Bell. And the Cowboys are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line.
They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. An anxious moment or 2 there, but they do get him down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
A gain of 11 on the play.
First down, and they go right back to Blue. And he'll work this back to right around the line of scrimmage and surrender there. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9.
And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators, they sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a 2nd and short. They'll run up the middle here with Blue. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line.
Here's 3rd and 3.
It's now 3rd down and 3.
Operating from the gun, Milton. Well, that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
And his kick is good. And the lead stretches 16-3 now.
So the lead extended. I think at this point you say, hey, defense, take us to the end.
Well, if I got some good music to put to that, I could have a good country hit. I like the way you expressed yourself there. I think the offense has done enough so far.
Now a hit and a loose football. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy, because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Well, wide and intercepted.
And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
Aubrey good with the PAT.
And that pushes the lead up to an even 20.
Steelers 3.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Dante Kent on the return. The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 20.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation.
And that's caught inside the 30. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. DK Metcalf with touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Steelers are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. And now the Cowboys are going to call another timeout. And that's going to leave them with just one timeout remaining still in the third quarter. We'll see if that comes back to home. We'll be back.
22 free throws, nigga.
2 points, and that'll make this a 10-point game.
What happened? Yeah, I see your cover photo too, man. The Lakers out there.
Here's an onside kick. And the Cowboys are able to recover. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. I know they're down, but starting the third quarter
That shit was
with the
crazy.
onside kick, what'd you think?
Well,
I thought that shit was fake, though. I thought it was one of them fake ass
As
shits.
many possessions in this game as we want. There may be that sense and that feel, but they've got to go ahead and make something happen. Steal possession, try and steal some points, and get themselves right back in a position to try and win the game.
That's good for a San Antonio.
70, give the wolf. 18, hide in. Buffalo 18.
They'll look to throw here on first down.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points in his hand. He could not hang on. A 2nd and 10 forthcoming here. Third quarter action in the Steel City,
Yeah.
Pittsburgh, PA.
This is caught. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
CeeDee Lamb.
Cause the way he died, that shit was damn.
And the Cowboys are able to widen their advantage. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And that will make this a 19.
I was like, damn.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start.
Like, what the
their
fuck
next
happened?
drive.
Like, how the fuck it take? Yeah.
Partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes it's not really true, but last time that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbothered joy after that one.
Yeah, good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32.
And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here.
A bit of a jump there, CD. He breaks the line, and that'll be 5 yards.
And you've got to stay more disciplined than that, Brandon. That's just a free gift to the offense.
So a 1st and 5 now after the 5-yard penalty from the neutral zone infraction. Following the penalty, it's Johnson. Call it a gain of a couple there as it'll leave them with a 2nd and just 3.
And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Now he's going to step up and run. And he's going to get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it as he gets wiped out on that one.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now a 10th carry for Johnson. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8.
63 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Here's the option.
And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. 2nd and goal from inside the 5.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 4-yard line.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Taking it in for 4 yards out. And the Steelers get a bit closer. And now the Steeler offense staying out there. And they'll go for 2. Cook looking to throw. That's caught. And he is not going to get in here. So the decision to go for 2 does not pay off, as they're unable to cut any further into their deficit. And they decide fairly early to need the ball back, so here's an onside kick. And the Cowboys are able to recover. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball to the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, huh?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie.
First down.
In motion goes the tight end. On first down, it's Blue.
He edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. It's second down.
Early down stuff should put this offense in a precarious position. We know the securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
They go again with Blue. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Back now in Pittsburgh. It's the Cowboys with the football. They'll be looking to tack onto their lead as we get set for the 4th.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Out of the gun, they run with Blue. He's down inside the 10 to the 8. And it comes on a gain of 8.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now.
Yeah, the Cowboys are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. He couldn't quite reach the chalk, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line.
Starting to become a tough spot for this defense. You're down 4th
They
quarter.
probably tell him, just get up out of here. Just get on out of here, dude. Let's go.
Haven't we? Because every coach...
And he will take it in for the Cowboys score. It's their quarterback scoring on the sneak from a yard out.
And the Cowboys add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week.
And he will dive into the end zone, and the 2-point conversion is successful.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can...
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time.
Picked up by Damone Clark.
And his crew will take over the football at the 35-yard line. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out.
And he loses the football a 2nd time. But thankfully, this is corralled by the offense, so they will, in fact, hold on to the football.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover.
Okay, ready.
The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've been 3 for 4 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Back to throw. Milton.
And that ball incomplete, nearly intercepted. Took a chance with that one. It'll lead to a 4th down.
And his kick is right there. It's good. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. It's picked up by the Cowboys. So they've got the football, and they'll start right on the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. And I don't know that that fumble's going to matter a whole lot in the deficit here in the fourth. It doesn't matter. The coach on the sideline still scratching his head.
Yeah, not only scratching his head, but probably writing a note or two about, we're going to address this come practice next week because maybe that's the reason we're down this far. Doesn't matter at this point, but being sloppy throughout the game, not going to help him improve.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. George Pickens, a 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Cowboys extend this fourth quarter lead, and they are getting closer and closer to win number 11. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Looking to put a drive together. They go play action here on first down. Going across the formation, finds Freiermuth. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones in a first down.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So
That nigga ran back. Really
probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
Yeah, I got 2 minutes. 2 minutes left.
On first down, he'll drop to throw.
I got 2 minutes left.
As he throws there, incomplete. What we just saw there.
I got 2 minutes and I'm gonna reset, but my shit laggy.
That forced the
Yeah, I'll be ready.
He's been under stress this entire afternoon. He just had to unload that when he's fortunate it was just incomplete and not intercepted.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Cook. And his pass is intercepted.
Damn, everybody getting hurt. I'm just watching Wimby and Cooper flag.
30-yard line. Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone, not used to seeing a lopsided score like this.
Oh, my nigga Isaiah Evans get some burn this shit, bro.
2nd and 11.
My nigga's a shooter, bro.
Play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if
they ain't giving a love play last year. I guess, man. Damn.
He works his way forward for a couple up past the 30. And this defense trying to use the clock to their advantage. They'll take the timeout here with 2:08 left. And then they'll have another stop coming up at the 2-minute warning. On third down, he'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. But their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Now the Steelers going to use their third and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
The Steelers first down.
Looking to throw. Cook. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. That's caught inside the 20. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. After the big play, a chance to finish now on first and goal.
First down and goal to go.
Johnson, he is going nowhere in a hurry as he is going to lose yardage here in a big way. Back at the 5-yard line now, second and goal.
4-yard loss on the play.
To Johnson again. And another negative play there as they stop him again. And now can they reverse the trend on third and goal with the last two plays having gone backwards.
Third down and goal to go.
That's complete right around the 8. They're able to hold him to 3 there, and that leads to a fourth and goal.
Completed pass brings up a fourth down situation. Do you play analytics on this one? Well, you know, what do your analytics tell you about going for it here? I wonder what they would say.
They tell me you're down by this margin, fourth quarter, you're going.